crack open a Snapple, check the fact under the cap, and if your Nokia still survives, send your buddy a 555-666-555 just to flex that T9 speed. I'll let you guys, for those of you wondering what I just did, I'll let you guys, for the nostalgia people that know what 555-666-555 on a Nokia phone is, good on you. For those of you wondering, like we had this brick phone back in the 2000s, early, and it was huge. That if it fell on the floor, it doesn't like now the phones crack, but back then the floor cracked. If the phone,
Mm-hmm.
back then it was a Chuck Norris phone. The floor cracks are not the phone. Now
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, I'm gonna buy a new one. Yeah, but 555-666-555. If your best friend told you a joke, you'd have to come back with LOL,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd have to type those exact three numbers, those exact times, to find the
Yep.
LOL. So it was a pain in the ass trying to like. I'm so glad I don't live in that era anymore because just imagine trying to send a text
No shit.
with you know someone you've been beefing with lately,
Right.
a paragraph.
Hell yeah. That should be crazy.
We're warping straight back to the golden after school hours when the biggest drama was who had the better slap bracelet or if your Tamagotchi survived lunch. Picture it, hallway stacked with starter jackets, flannel knotted at the waist, Limp Biscuit and Pearl Jam fighting for control of your Discman, and somebody just yelled, I got next on NBA Jam. It's 94. Kurt Loder just dropped breaking news. Y'all know the one. Dial up still screaming through the family computer, and Sony leveling us all with the very first PlayStation. This isn't just a podcast. This is my third place, the hangout spot where if somebody came at me with a crowbar, like they did back in the 90s while I was trying to skate, yeah,
Dang.
I'd page my crew on a two-way, grind a grail, and disappear like I was on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Mm.
Come at me with a crowbar. My knee! I'm Evo. Still not sure if Mandy was about a girl or a dog. Still waiting on Idle Hands 2, The Reckoning, and yes, still yelling, so you're telling me there's a chance. Every time life hands me the L. So dust off that VHS of Pulp Fiction, cue up Royale with cheese on repeat, because here's what's on the cartridge this week. Pokemail, hot pull straight from the mailbox, comic
Mm.
books and antique mall finds, IGN ranks every DC live action show, and we have feelings.
Mm.
MCU rewatch Thor, Dark World, Iron Man 3, and Winter Soldier. I watched three movies this time.
Dang.
Yeah.
Good
Thirst
job.
Trap. We're talking about Thirst Trap, the William White doc, the fame, the fantasy, the fallout. Yeah, nobody's safe tonight. Nobody's safe.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
We're
Mm.
we're we're exposing it. We're exposing it like they're exposing themselves. First day of school rituals, the soundtrack of summer, ice cream truck orders and popsicles go tos, and what they say about you. And sitting into the pod faster and sliding, I'm sorry, and sliding into the pod faster than Sammy Sosa ducking out after the coworker. Jesus Christ, let's try that again. And sliding into the pod faster than Sammy Sosa ducking out after that cork bat mess. Here comes the
Mm.
money. Greg, how you doing, my brother? How you doing this
Oh,
week, man?
all right, man. How you doing?
Good, good. Just here, chilling, man. Oh shit, it's been a crazy ass week.
No kidding.
Oh man, how's your week been, brother? Tell me something good. What's going on?
Just working. Straight
Working.
home work. Really ain't did nothing. Really
Leon
nothing
says,
too
"Hey,
hectic.
Greg,
What's up, Leon?
have to get in there for first 9 minutes, 19 minutes. Okay, so she knows you're here.
Yeah.
All right, working. Any new
Yeah.
DVDs?
No, not this week. Not this week. All my cash went on bills this week. So
Cashing on bills. Okay.
yeah. So now next paycheck, I'm gonna try to get Superman or something. On digital.
Fuck you. You already saw it. You're already watching it. I haven't seen it.
No, I ain't watched. I
I
haven't
haven't
bought it
watched it
yet.
either. I haven't watched it, and you're already getting it
I
on
ain't-
DVD. I'm like,
I'm
what?
just, I'm just, I'm just gonna skip the theater and just buy it straight on digital. So
Yeah. I kind of want to go, but then you know what? I already did my whole going outside with Fantastic Four.
you're right.
I'm alright. Yeah. I'll try. I'll try. What's going on this week? Nothing much. Went to the antique store as always. Found some
Yeah.
good finds. Some. Where they at? Hold on. Pokemon stuff, of course.
Mm,
I didn't buy any of the big things. I bought
yeah.
the rare cards, the good looking, the art cards and stuff. So here's this one. I don't know if you
Damn.
can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. What's up?
Hold on, let me check. Okay, so there you go. That is Belly Bolt.
Mm,
Show you that one last. Mabel Stiff, which is a rare art card.
dang.
Just
Mm,
what's he doing? He's like under the table,
mm,
looking up at all the food that's up there. Here's Magnezone, and these were like $2.99, dude.
damn.
I'm like,
That's
hell
what's
yeah,
up.
I'm about to get
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And Mammal Swine.
Mm,
These are pretty good cards. I pulled some good cards. I think I saw you saw them already. And here's a trainer. And then
yeah.
the greatest one of them all this week. That's a gold card. That is
Yeah.
a gold card. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
I decided no more GameStop for a while. I'm like, I'll just wait a while and then like go when there's like actual stuff going on.
Yeah.
Went to a Walgreens and bought like a bunch of stuff that were there. Nobody was buying them, so I just went in there and just got my shit.
Right.
Got my shots for the month.
Mm,
Um, I still haven't gone to a 10 milligram. I just went down. Again, I grabbed a 7.5 milligram.
yeah.
I bought and went today and bought a 12 pack of C4s, so I don't have to like keep going out and buying stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going out anymore until next weekend.
Yeah.
Um, a few things came in the mail. The Pokemon stuff, Pokemon cards came in the mail. Uh, what else? No, that's it. That's it. That's it. I think that's it. Comic books. Okay, reading comic books. Hold on, let me double check over here. Yes, we are. Comic pools. What's first? Ghost Pepper. Where's it at? Here. Ghost Pepper number 2. Image Comics. Skybound. Um,
Yeah.
Laloy, a food truck operator in a post-apocalyptic world, discovers that Ash, the mysterious warrior she served,
Mm,
might be the key to saving humanity if he doesn't destroy it first. Um, why read it? Striking sci-fi flavor, epic stakes, and expressive world building from Adriana Lucas makes this a standout summer surprise. Critically rated nearly 10 out of 10. So yeah, definitely check it out. Uh, the saga continues. Exquisite Corpses number 4. I went and got the cover instead.
mhm,
I wanted to go get the one with the bag and the
mhm.
card inside, but it's like you know what, it's too
Yeah.
late for that. I'll go get it some other time. This series continues to be a sleeper hit, horror hit. Issue number 4 tweaks the formula just enough to keep fans glued with bloody intensity and narrative sharpness. An 8.5 out of 9 out of 10 reviews. That's just a must follow.
Yeah.
I didn't read This Ends Tonight number 1, but I went and got This Ends Tonight number 2, Image Comics. Gary Duggan and Jay Lee bring grindhouse energy to comic with giddy mayhem and artistic flair. Issue number 2 is just as bonkers as debut, an adrenaline-fueled action fest.
Mm.
And finally, I don't know, I just have this fascination over half-naked women on a cover, magazine cover, and it's the Marvel Rivals swimsuit special number 1.
Damn.
Marvel Rivals. In a playful nod to the classic swimsuit special of the 90s, this one shot sends Marvel heroes and villains on a globe-trotting fashion of fun display, complete with tongue-in-cheek articles and pinups. Plus, it includes a digital redeem code for an exclusive Marvel Rivals in-game avatar. It's lighthearted, nostalgic, and eye-catching with art by marquee illustrators and cheeky storytelling. This return is both a fan service celebration and a stylish visual treat. It is a visual treat, sir. It is.
Yeah.
It has all the stuff, everything that I told you, like from the game, how they were supposed to have like all these costumes over there with Punisher and his Speedo.
Yeah.
They put it on here. Like, all right, this was, and the Super Soaker. That's what the Super Soaker was supposed to look like
Damn.
for the thing. So they included that. There's also a storyline in there. I thought it was just gonna be like posters of just them in swimsuit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, ooh, Emma Frost half naked. I'm down. There's Thor. There's all these people, and then I opened it, and it's freaking hilarious. Deadpool's in it, with, half naked, obviously with his fucking charcoal ass body, burnt up body, and like no mask, saying like with a flotation device in between himself, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he's probably naked under there. At the same time, I really don't want to see that because his hand is burnt up. We have Wolverine that's probably naked. We have Storm in her sunbathing without a top on.
Damn.
Yeah, they went all out on this one. Like back then, back in the like '90s, all that stuff. They didn't even include this. Like they're showing off bodies over here. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, let's go. Jeff the Land Shark trying to take someone's bottom off. Oh shit, that's funny. I love it. Hulk doing that thing right there, a cannonball, and of course the Deadpool one, nasty ass man. It's hilarious, dude. There's also a story inside here, and like, all right, I'll read it. I guess it's fine. That is freaking awesome as hell.
Yeah.
Leanna's laughing her ass off. Also, what I got in the mail this week. I remember I told you about the 92 Club, which was
Yeah.
a newsletter.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
the second this week's newsletter in the mail.
Mm.
So this one came with a bunch of new stuff. A bracelet. The 92 Club.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me throw that in there. Another magnet. Well, I don't know what this is.
Snack time.
Right, and then a bookmark.
Mm.
An actual bookmark. And then he decided to go. Wait, hold on. Before I show you that, he wants to do another one for the kids, the 92 Kids Club member. If you have kids, if you're a 90s guy, a person, and you have kids, let them become a member. Let them. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not paying half twice for this. Why? Why?
Right.
Why are you gonna ask people to pay twice? Come on, let that shit go. And there's a scanner right there. The best thing to come out of this, dude, is this. Oh shit! Crap. Nothing here. It's the Millennium Tour.
Yeah.
What's it called? Backstreet Boys Millennium Tour.
Oh shit! That's bad.
The first
That's
one,
great.
and it goes from March through the November, and all the tour
Dang.
dates, all the freaking dates that they went to, all the places, all the cities. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, why not? Sure. I love that he sent that to everybody. All right, I know what fell. Okay. And if I can't find it, you guys are not going to be able to hear me all day. Let me see what's in here. Of course, they came in with a pamphlet.
Hmm.
So here's what it says this week. Dear founding member, even 20 some years later, these three words still strike fear into any millennium who hears them. Back to school. They meant summer was officially over and we couldn't eat 11 and a half ice cream cones per day anymore. Shout out to everyone who got first day of school fits from Kohl's instead of Abercrombie and Fitch, like the cool kids. The good news for old folks like us, no more homework. Long live the 90s, Grant. On the back, on the inside cover of Micmac Mall, remember the pure freedom of going to the mall? Your friends, the
Hmm.
food court, that one store that only sold hats. Where else could you build a bear while crushing on Orange Julius? Malls equals 90s Hall of Fame. And then fun games, forgotten board games. There's Trouble. Remember Trouble?
Yeah.
Perfection. I think it was like 60 seconds or 90 seconds, and you have to put
Yeah.
all the stuff in the right place. There's Sorry. I never played Sorry. I don't know what the hell that's for. Just, sorry, my bad. I took all your money. Is that what that was?
I remember playing that play though.
Right. Hungry Hungry
Yeah.
Hippo, Mousetrap,
Mm-hmm.
the Guess Who game, Operation, and then I think that's Candyland at the very end. Yes, it is. Best of 90s TV couples, Topanga and Corey.
Mm.
He says, I literally died when Corey kissed that other girl, Lauren. I remember her name. I don't know why. I just do.
I don't even remember.
I do. She killed the show. She killed the show. Lauren from the cabin. I even know what episode it was. God damn it. Zach and Kelly. Screech would have treated her better. Helga and Arnold. In a bold choice, Helga expressed her love by building a shrine made out of a chewing gum instead of just being nice. Simba and
Mm.
Nala, Puma and Timon were low-key great matchmakers. Ross and Rachel, still a better love story than Twilight. I'm gonna ask
Mm.
this. I'm gonna ask this. Who was your favorite couple? TV couple?
I would go with I say Zach and Kelly.
Zach and Kelly.
Yeah.
Steve and Laura.
But they ain't get together till the last season, so it don't even
Exactly.
count.
Exactly.
Like, for real.
Corey. No, Corey and Topanga. Corey and Topanga were my favorite TV couple because we were all rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. That's probably going to be in the next episode. Who was your favorite TV couple from the
Oh
90s
yeah.
or
That
2000s?
was
Like
cool.
2 decades of TV couples. Come on, you guys can like come up with something.
Yeah.
Uh, knock knockout. Choose one to eat before ever. Captain Crunch or Cookie Crisp.
I'm going to cook Captain Crunch all
Captain
day.
Crunch. All right.
Yeah.
Lunchables or toaster strudel.
Lunchables.
Fruit Gushers or Dunkaroos.
Damn. I gotta go with them Dunkaroos though.
Dunkaroos. Hell yeah. I don't know what the other one was. What was it? Fruit Gushers. That's all right. Yeah, I have another. We have another this or that thing like later on in the show that we can do.
Okay. All right.
Um, what was next? Up next, IGN ranks every DC live action show. Matt Fowler from IGN posted this article earlier on in the week. I think it was today because
Mm.
I reposted on Twitter, so it's like, you know what? Nah, let me look at it. Let me look at it real quick. And it's like,
Yeah.
mm, maybe. So they took a look back at 70 years of every live action DC TV series we've ever had. Going back to 1952's Adventures of Superman and ranking all the shows through Peacemaker, there have been almost 40 live action DC series,
No
and
kidding.
they had their editors do their own rankings, averaging out their preferences to deliver into official rankings. So, starting at number 37, Human Target. There's two versions of Human Target on this list. Both versions follow Christopher Chance, a bodyguard private detective who takes on the identities of people targeted for assassination. Neither had major DCU connections, though the Arrowverse version of Human Target later tied into Arrow. Never seen these shows actually.
Me neither.
I don't even know what they are. 36, Swamp Thing, 1990. The first, there's two of them on this list. The first was a campy syndicated series. The second, a darker, horror-driven take tied to Alan Moore's iconic run. The 2019 series loosely connected to the DC Universe streaming app continuity, Titans, Doom Patrol era. I think I saw like one episode of the 2019, and it was pretty good. But it just, you have to get the app. Like, I refused. I didn't want to. So, like, at the very end of the season, I just saw the last episode. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Too bad I'm not going to sit here and watch the entire thing because it took forever.
Yeah.
Number 35, Gotham Knights in 2022. It was in the fucking pandemic era. So, you know why I died. Took place after.
I don't remember when it came on.
I did because I was like, ooh, Gotham. Man, I was like, oh, shit.
Dang.
I'm already halfway through the season, and it's like, I have to see this through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took place after Batman's death following his adopted son and a group of young misfits framed for the murder. Despite its name, it wasn't tied to Batwoman or Arrowverse, and I completely forgot what the entire season was about. Like, I know the Court of Owls was a storyline.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, like politics involved in the show in the entire season, and it's probably why I was like, I'm checking out. I'm out. I'm done with the shit.
Yeah.
Number 34, Powerless in 2017, a comedy about Wayne security employees who invent gadgets to protect civilians in a world of superheroes. Loosely referenced Batman and Justice League, but wasn't canon.
Right.
It felt like, okay, it felt like Agents of Shield.
Okay, all right.
Like, the movies are there, but we just can't bring anybody from the movies over because it's stupid. They can't. They're like, oh yeah, Batman, blah blah blah, Batman, but they can't come over. Same with Shield. Like, oh, Thor. Like, what's her name came in? Lady Sif came in. It's like, Lady Sif is here. Yeah, Thor's over there. Blah blah blah, saving the world. It's just like, well, none of them can come over. Really? Damn, that's
right.
It was a few episodes were funny, and then I just thought, like, nah, I'm good. 33, Superboy from 1988, a syndicated series about young Clark Kent adventures before becoming Superman. Separate from other DC shows, so I'd never seen it, but I know about it. Like, I didn't know there was a fucking Superboy show. Number 32, The Other Human Target in 2010. Number 31, Krypton from 2018 on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
See a prequel about Superman's grandfather on Krypton, featuring time travel meddling from Adam Strange and Brainiac, tangibly tied to the wider Superman mythos. I didn't watch this at all. I saw Lobo
Yeah,
in it.
I remember that.
I remember that episode, and that was it. Like, oh, yeah. Lobo's in it. All right, let me watch it. And then lost all. It got canceled. Batwoman, two versions of this. 2019, set in the Arrowverse. This series followed Kate Kane, Bruce Wayne's cousin, as Gotham's protector after Batman disappeared. That's the first version. The second version, I forgot the name of the girl, but they changed the entire thing because the main girl, decided to leave because she wanted to do some other shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
They killed her off, and I was like, this sucks. It really does. And then, like, Yeah, and then like the second Batwoman just became like a soul staple for um the Arrowverse, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll
Yeah.
watch it, but let's see how it goes. And then it got canceled because
Mm-hmm.
of fucking pandemic,
Yep.
obviously. Number 29, Dead Boy Detectives, 2024, a spinoff from the Sandman universe following two ghost teens solving supernatural mysteries exists within the Neil Gaiman corner of DC. I didn't know they were connected because I
Mm.
know this is on Netflix. I just never seen it.
Right.
Number 28, Birds of Prey, 2002, focused on Helena Kyle, Huntress, a daughter of Batman and Catwoman, alongside Oracle, Barbara Gordon, and Black Canary in a Gotham without Batman.
Mm. I remember that show.
Yeah, I remember that. Just wasn't it at the time. It's like
I just watched it just because I thought it was interesting, but when you go back and look at it now, you're like, oh, this was trash.
it's nostalgia, but I can't. It's like watching '80s movies. Like, can't. It's cringy.
Some of them, some of them,
Some of them.
yeah.
Number 27, Pennyworth. I've seen like an episode of this. 2019, a stylish prequel about Alfred Pennyworth's youth as a British SAS soldier, showing how he eventually becomes Batman's butler. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just fucking cool. How did the butler become the butler? Can we
I know.
like ask how crypto became crypto? What the fuck? How did Otis become Otis?
Yeah.
How did Miss what was her name from Superman? Lex Luthor's girl, Miss Penny something.
Miss
I don't know.
Tessmacher. What's her
Tessmacher,
name?
Miss Tessmacher.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
why does
yeah.
he always yell her name? Number 26, Naomi, 2022. They didn't give this one a chance at all. Adapted from Brian Michael Bendis' comic about a teen girl discovering her multiversal superhero origins, was
Mm.
briefly teased as Arrowverse connected. They didn't give this a chance at all, dude.
Dang,
I saw one episode and everything got killed after that.
dang.
They like canceled this shit. The Secrets of Isis, 1975, a Saturday morning show where high school teacher Andrea Thomas transforms into the goddess Isis, later tied
Mm.
into Shazam in the 1970s. Okay. Number 24, I really love this show, Black Lightning, 2018.
Mhm.
Originally standalone, later folded into the Arrowverse, Christ on Infinite Earth. Followed Jefferson Pierce, a retired hero, returning to protect his daughters and community. What was the main
Yeah.
villain of the show? Do you remember?
I didn't really watch Black Lightning like that though. Like I quit. Like
Midway. Same
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I was like, I'll burn out.
Ah, fucking hell. Main villain. Hold on. Tobias Whale. So Tobias Whale is um what is he like? White, pale complexion, but he's black.
Mm.
What do you
Oh,
call?
okay.
What do you call that? What do you call that? I forgot. Um, like white, pale,
Yeah.
and it was around
Albino.
albino. It was in the
Albino.
and it was in the what's it called? Was it in the yeah? It was in the pandemic era.
Yeah.
So it's 2020. Picture this, 2020. I'm watching a live and hanging out with these two people talking because they're in a box.
Mhm.
And this troll comes in there and he's all like, "Oh my god, Tobias Whale!" And I'm sitting there like, "No, he didn't." And this dude's like, "Who the fuck is Tobias Whale? Why you keep calling me Tobias? What the hell is going on?" So he looks it up. It's like, "Are you fucking serious, bro? You just called
That's
me
fuck.
fucking Tobias Whale? You could have compared me to an albino?" Like
That's
this
fucked
dude
up.
was like, "Oh my god." And I just like, it's from Black Lightning, dude. It's like, oh, okay, it's like a character. Like, yeah, like, oh my god, but they look exactly the same.
Dang.
And the fact that you know he was pale, and they trolled him. Is like, you know what? He blocked them and everything.
Yeah.
Um, Shazam, number 23, Shazam from 1974. I didn't know this was a show. Campy
Me
live
neither.
action Saturday morning adventures of Billy Batson returning into Captain Marvel Shazam, connected to ISIS at the time. Number 22, this was horrible. Stargirl from 2020. Who enjoyed this show? Tell me who
I
enjoyed
ain't
this
never,
show.
I ain't never watched this shit.
I did because I wanted to see it thrive. I was like, all right, cool. The Justice Society of America. Let's fucking go. JSA. Let's see what this is about.
Hmm.
And it was horrible. It was like a slow burn. Um, yeah. Jeff Jones' creation centered on Courtney Whitmore inheriting Starman's staff, started standalone. Then Multiverse connected to Arrowverse. It connected with them, and like even then, it's like, why are you here? It made it. I I know there were some villains there that I was like, "Ooh, these are awesome villains. That's great." Um, Solomon Grundy.
Mm.
Solomon Grundy showed up, and I'm just like, "This is fucking awesome. I love it." And then it just sucked. Number 21, the worst show ever, Lois and Clark. The new number from 1993, The New Adventures of Superman. Instead of focusing only on Superman's heroics, the show centered on Clark Kent, that douchebag, navigating life as both a journalist at the Daily Planet and that guy with the red emblem in the middle. Terry Hatcher played Lois Lane to perfection,
Yeah,
and
she did.
it was just her sex appeal. And their
Yeah.
chemistry and romantic tension were the heart of the series. No, just her. Lex Luthor, John Shea served as the main recurring villain, but the series often mixed in smaller, quirky villains and plots. So this is why he played a villain also. Yeah, because that's how I remember him. I'm not gonna remember him because of this shit.
Yeah.
Number 20, Swamp Thing from 2019. Number 18 from 19, Titans from 2018. That was an awesome show.
It
A
was. It
greedy
was definitely.
A greedy reimagining of Teen Titans featuring Dick Grayson's evolution from Robin to Nightwing, Raven, Starfire, and Beast Boy, originally part of the DC Universe, streaming later on HBO Max. I loved it because the first thing he says, "Fuck Batman." Like, yes, I'm here. I'm all for it. Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
Jason Todd, Robin shows up.
Hmm.
They do the whole thing where freaking Robin dies with the crowbar from the Joker. Loved
Yeah.
it. Fucking hell. There was a Tim Drake in there. I didn't see that scene, and I lost interest in it. But
Yeah.
this first season was it. 2018, and then it took them like 2 years to make fucking season two, and then in season
Hmm.
two, we're like, how long is it going to take for them to make the third season because of the pandemic? It sucks.
Yeah.
So it took them forever, and that's the reason why I just like jumped off. The Flash 1990, John Wesley Ship starred as Barry Allen, campy but cult loved. Later, Ship reprised his role in the Arrowverse multiverse crossovers. Lucifer 2016, based on Neil Gaiman's Sandman character. Lucifer Morningstar runs a nightclub in LA while consulting the LAPD, connecting directly to the Sandman comics. I love that show. The Sandman 2022. I haven't seen this one, but I will. Netflix faithful adaptation of Neil Gaiman's iconic comic, blending myth, horror, and fantasy, exists in its own space, but tonally linked to Lucifer. Adventures of Superman 1952. George Reeves' Superman series, the first true live-action superhero TV phenomenon, shaping how people saw Superman. I've seen a few episodes, and I loved it. Superman and Lois 2021, the most recent one before the movie.
Hmm.
Part of Arrowverse, but carved out its own continuity, explores Clark and Lois raising teenage sons while balancing superhero life. Yeah, emo fucking Superman. Like, you really needed to have one with a fucking mental health. You really needed to do that. Damn, this is fucking horrible. I love this whole show, but the fact that one character had mental health issues, come
Yeah.
on, you can't be a superhero and be like, I'm gonna hurt myself. No.
Right.
Number 13, Constantine 2014, dark NBC series starring Matt Ryan as John Constantine based on Hellblazer. Canceled after one season.
I don't remember.
I remember it got canceled. Canceled after one season, but Ryan's Constantine lived on in Legend of Tomorrow. And yeah, his whole show was pretty good, but it's like based on dark magic and like people weren't. Yeah, this is too
Yeah.
much. Let's not do this. And then he shows up on Legends of Tomorrow, and it was pretty good, not bad. Legend of Tomorrow, 2016, time traveling team of misfits spun from Arrow, Flash, still campy, silly and campy, beloved for embracing DC's weirdest corners, and time travel, of course. Arrow, 2012, fucking Batman. The foundation of the Arrowverse follows Oliver Queen's gritty vigilante arc from killer to hero, set up Flash, Supergirl, and Legends. And
Yeah.
we didn't have Batman, so we had Arrow.
Yeah.
Gotham. Gotham in 2014 explored Jim Gordon's rise and the origins of Gotham's villains. A Batman prequel through Bruce Wayne slowly evolved into his future role. I love this. It's the one on Fox.
Yep.
I love this one. I watched it every fucking week. It was awesome. Supergirl 2015 started on CBS before moving to CW, part of the Arrowverse. It expanded the DC TV multiverse with crossovers. She also mentioned there's a Batman in their world. There's a Bruce Wayne, but they didn't fucking get him in there.
Nah.
Number 8. I don't know why it's at number 8. I put it like bottom. Smallville, 2001. Chronicled Clark Kent's journey from teen to Superman, influenced Arrowverse, inspired a generation of superhero shows. Wonder Woman from 1976, Linda Carter's iconic portrayal, cementing Wonder Woman as a feminist icon and one of the most beloved superheroes of all time. Number 6, Peacemaker, James Gunn's spin-off of the Suicide Squad, starring John Cena, blended absurd comedy, heartfelt character arcs, and explosive action. Number 5, The Flash, CW's biggest hit, exploring Barry Allen's adventures, known for crossovers and multiverse arcs and Ship's Return. 4, The Penguin, I've never seen it. A greedy HBO Max spin-off of the Batman movie universe centered on Colin Farrell's Oswald Cobblepot rise in Gotham's underworld. Number 3, Doom Patrol, 2019. This was hard to watch at times.
Yeah.
Because Brendan Fraser just said fuck every 5 minutes.
Hell yeah, you did.
And I'm like, damn, dude. Like, fuck yeah. I was like, oh my God. A robot saying the word fuck every 5 minutes. A weird, heartfelt, surreal superhero show about DC's strangest misfits, deeply tied to the themes of trauma and identity. I think there was a season 3 and I stopped watching. I didn't watch it. Batman. There was a season 2. I remember this. There was a season 2, 2020, because it was like 2019, 2020. And part of it, they do this and people start dusting off. And I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you really doing that?
That's fucked up.
They made fun of fucking Thanos. I love it. Batman 1966, Adam West campy but beloved series about that made Batman a pop culture icon with catchphrase, bright costumes, pow, fight scenes. And number 1, Watchmen 2019. Damon Lindelof, HBO continuation of Alan Moore's masterpiece, explored racism, legacy, and superheroes in modern America. Widely hailed as one of the best comic adaptations ever. Hell yeah. I didn't get to watch it. I saw the first episode of Watchmen, the first scene.
Yeah, me too. I ain't never watched the second. So.
In that first scene, I was like, oh, people are going to be talking about this.
Yeah.
Because, you're not allowed to use a gun.
Right.
At all. So, yeah, it was rough to watch. And then at the same time, people are going to talk about this. And then, you go online, like, oh, shit, already? It's getting canceled? Really? Come on. Too ahead of its time. 2019, too ahead of its time. And like not even ahead of the time, it was in the moment of what was going on outside, in our world, basically.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
all the racism, all the police brutality, and I was like, yes, let's have a show about Watchmen, about what happens in real life. But no, they
Yeah.
couldn't fucking do that. Oh my god. Gamescom is a major trade fair for computer and video games held annually in Cologne, Germany. It's considered the world's largest gaming event and a key platform for the global games industry, bringing together developers, publishers, players, and industry professionals, effectively becoming the newest E3, which is electronics. There was E3. I forgot what it was fucking based off, but yeah. Here's a more detailed look at Gamescom. It attracts hundreds and thousands of visitors annually as a major event for announcements, reviews, and showcasing upcoming games. The event includes large exhibition floor, business areas for networking and deals, esports tournaments, cosplay contests, and special shows like the opening night live. Beyond the business side, Gamescom offers entertainment areas, cosplay events, indie game showcase, and opportunities to community event interaction and engagement. Uh, the only three video games that I saw that came out of this,
Mm-hmm.
and like, damn, well, was it three? There were like, yeah, Lego Batman,
Hmm.
Legacy of the Dark Knight trailer, um, which has a brand new action adventure video game inviting players to embark on an epic journey to become the hero of the Gotham City, inspired by the 86-year history of Batman film, television shows, comics, and games, all combined with the TT Games legendary Lego humor. So everything you know about Batman is going to be on here. They're saying there's going to
Mm.
be like three different islands like to go to. It's a world bigger than the Dark Knight series or the Dark Arkham Asylum series.
Wow.
There was Halloween, the game that came out this past weekend.
I just seen a little bit of that. Yeah.
Michael Myers Returns to Haddonfield is an asymmetric stealth horror game for PC and consoles that immerse players in the terrifying events of John Carpenter's 1978 movie. The game will feature single and multiplayer modes. Um, on that note, on horror note, while I was at GameStop, dude told me we were all talking about this whole thing, and he said, "Don't forget, there's also a Hellraiser game coming out."
Mm.
And I said, "Oh
Ooh, man.
shit."
That's gonna be a mother. That's gonna
The
be a beast. Check.
Cenobites are gonna be a fucking pain in the ass, dude. I love it. And finally, to give us to feed our inner child, our inner nostalgia child, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe: Dragon Pearl of Destruction game.
Mm. So
It's a 2D brawler, so you're gonna see them side scrolling, like
yeah,
16-bit and everything.
yeah.
For PC and consoles, coming to 2026 to PC via Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo Switch consoles. Player would take on Eternal's beloved heroes, including He-Man, Tila, Man at Arms, and more, to battle Skeletor, an evil end, and save Eternia from plunging into darkness. I love it. Oh shit! It's gonna be an awesome. Next year's gonna be awesome, dude. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Our MCU rewatch. You probably watched the entire thing already.
Nah,
Uh,
I'm still on Captain America, Brave New World.
still
Like I'll
okay.
be watching it when I cut it off. Yeah.
All right. Thor: The Dark World, 2013, directed by Alan Taylor, starring
Mm.
Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, and Tom Hiddleston and Anthony Hopkins. 112 minutes, opened strong with 85.7 million opening weekend and held at number one at the box office for its first two weekends. Domestic for 206.4 million, international 438.4 million, worldwide 644.8 million. Iron Man 3, Shane Black, directed by Shane Black, starring Robert Downey Jr., Gwyneth Paltrow, Don Cheadle, Guy Pearce. 130 minutes, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Broke record with a massive opening weekend of 175 million. Enjoyed a long, dominant run, propelling its year-long global domination. Domestic North America, 409 million. International, 878. What? Oh, 857 million. Worldwide, 1.266 million. Captain America: The Winter Soldier, 2014, directed by the Russo brothers. our leaders direct everything, I guess. Starring Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Samuel Jackson, Robert Redford. 136 minutes. Set a record April opening, 95 million. Held at number one domestic box office for 3 consecutive weekends. Domestically, 259.8 million. International, 454.6 million. Worldwide total, 714.4 million. My favorite,
Mm.
my favorite movie out of the three right there. Iron Man 3 stands out as the highest earner by a significant margin, crossing the 1 billion mark globally. Captain America: The Winter Soldier had solid international performance, contributing to its strong global total. Thor: The Dark World, while successful, earned considerably less than others, reflecting its position lower in the MCU film earnings ladder. All right, man. We're almost done with this episode. Who's still in the chat? All right, we got a lot of stuff from the MCU community. We
Mm.
asked, what was your first day of school rituals? Did you get a haircut? Did you buy new clothes? What did you do? What did you do? Oh, wait. Got people answering already. Leanna's still here. Sharon, first day outfit for sure. Jane was always looking forward to go shopping with mom for first day outfits.
Oh.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, my bad. Shit, got it's done. Probably got a new haircut as well for every year.
Mm.
Leanna says first day outfit was always the best. The feeling of a new start. Always look forward to back to school shopping. Menace says love to get new clothes for school every year. Picking out what to wear for first day of school. Mine, I didn't show up for school. Like I was always that one kid who didn't show up for the first day of school because I was anxious
Mhm.
and like you know what, I'm not going. And my mom would be like, "You're going to school." I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm sick." I'd fake being sick. I'd actually fucking throw up. I'd fake.
Dang.
I'd fake everything. I did the whole Ferris Bueller thing where just like fucking put the temperature on the light and like I'm sick. I can't go to school. And I didn't want to, like shit. Give me another day to get ready for this. And I did. And then like the next few days I finally went because I got to fake being sick, Monday, then there's Tuesday, and then that's Wednesday, and I fucking went on Wednesday, and they're like, "Oh, you?" I was like, "Yeah." Hey, what's going on? Hi. What are we supposed to do? Sorry, I wasn't here yesterday or the first day.
Yeah.
Um, well, here you go. So, like, but it was like I only did that for freshman and sophomore year. The next few years, like, all right, I know what to do now. Like I no longer have to be I don't have to be all awkward and shit about this. We're good. We're good.
Mm.
You know. Um, what was yours?
Man, I was just like, like the night before. Of course, I had my hair cut. That's back when I still had hair. Go to get my hair cut. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yeah.
The night before, I would lay my shit on the bed though, my shirt and my pants, have my shoes on the floor, and I'd be like, I'm gonna kill their ass in the morning. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You know, I remember like sixth grade. I was like the first year I was able to get name brand shoes.
Okay.
First year, cause my mother would always give me Payless shoes and shit. So
No, we all got Payless shoes,
you
dude.
know,
Like I
man,
got
you
them
remember them,
fucking Kmart shoes.
remember them days. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Mom had to
I
work.
like yeah. So sixth grade, like the first year, I got like they like some Converses, cold blooded,
Hell
and I
yeah.
just and I go like to the bus stop at the crack of dawn, knowing I wasn't supposed to be at the bus stop that early. Be like 6 in the morning, waiting, fresh to death. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my favorite memory of going back to school. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Leanna says got them Walmart shoes over here. Yeah,
Hmm.
Walmart
Shit, I
shoes
still buy
also.
them Walmart shoes to this day. I'm at that part of my life. I'm at this part of my life where I don't even give a
I
damn
don't
about what
care. Like,
name
nah.
is.
Like, you're right. You're right. You're right. We don't like
Yeah,
as long as you're comfortable in the shoes, you're
I
good.
wear some Shacks. I don't give a shit.
The days of like buying shoes just to, you know, the red Nikes, the fucking Jordans, all that shit. Like, yeah, it's over
Nah,
with, dude.
yeah, we ain't got to try to press nobody no damn more.
No, no more.
Shit.
We're good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nobody can see us anyway. like,
Right.
like,
Shit.
can you see my shoes? Can you see my shoes? Look what I'm wearing.
I tell you this though. Speaking of Walmart, they got some badass Friday the 13th high tops right now
Ooh.
circulating. I seen it on TikTok. I said, damn, some bad motherfuckers.
All right.
For real.
All right. We asked, what was your summer ice cream truck order? Got a lot of answers for this one, apparently, because people love ice
Yeah.
cream. Roxanne says SpongeBob, but not a normal one. I only accept the ones that look melted and refreezed. All right. Juliana, if you don't know Juliana, she's also a nostalgic person. She's fucking awesome. You gotta check her out. The strawberry shortcake or chocolate eclair bars.
Ooh, yeah.
One of her videos, we talked about this a few times on the podcast.
Mhm.
Um, where like we're somewhere between Mash and the Time Life, you know,
Mhm. Mhm.
and like I remember every song from that fucking thing because it's like every time I hear it, like I just think of Luther Vandross already. Here and now,
Hell yeah.
and it's
I
like it's
remember that damn commercial. I remember that damn time like special. Hell yeah.
exactly so. Like her and her boyfriend did the video,
Mhm.
and like a couple of months back, and she sends it to me and like, look at this.
Mhm.
So I was like, this is what isn't that what we just talked about? Isn't that what we just said? Like in the entire thing from start
Yeah.
to finish, the songs, I promise to love you forever.
Yeah.
A Michael Bolton song. How can I live? Like some shit like that.
Yeah.
Celine
How
Dion.
is it to live without you?
It's like
I
every time
remember.
I hear that song, I'm just like playing the Time Life song. So like she sends us that, and then like she sends me another video of them two just hanging out on the couch, and then they hear the Mash um, song on the TV, and they're like,
Yeah.
they look at each other like, "You ready to go to bed?" I'm like,
Hey,
yes, yes, that's fucking us right
hey,
there. That was all of
yeah.
us. Like, you ready to go to bed? Yeah, let's go to bed. All right, it's time to go to bed. Mash is on. Oh shit, it was fun. It was fun. Here's another one. I'm trying to read this name. Banana glazed donut hole. I don't know who the fuck this is. Banana glazed donut hole says mine was the Ninja Turtle and the big stick when I was little.
Mm.
Jane says, I lived far out in the countryside. There wasn't any ice cream truck coming up in the mountains, only a fish truck sometimes. That's your friend or my friend? That's our friend, right?
Yes, I girl, man.
That's our girl.
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
thing. Ain't no ice cream truck out there, man. Damn, that's fucked up.
It's fucked up. They didn't have ice cream out there. They have fish trucks.
Damn, that sucks.
We got your salmon. We got your
Trout, we
catfish.
got, yeah.
We got
We
your
got
stuff down here.
tilapia.
Tilapia. Anybody want that? Uh,
Uh,
shit. I love it. Fucking awesome. Lupa Lakilby says any of the ones with the gumball nose. Shy says chocolate Claire's big time. Crazy Lady 33 says anything that had the bubblegum, and if they didn't have any of that, it was always the boom pops.
mm,
Meta says when I was a kid, it was strawberry shortcake ice cream bar or chocolate eclair ice cream bar. Now it's the tonight dough ice cream. Tina, I always liked the ice cream chocolate chip sandwiches. Leanna, when I was a kid, it was Mickey Mouse ice cream bar or chocolate eclair. Now it's the health ice cream bar because we're healthy. Steph,
shit.
Heat. Oh, heat. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Heath,
Heat.
Heath. Okay, like what the fuck is a health bar? The hell she doing eating a health ice cream bar?
What the hell is you doing? You a health ice cream bar? Bomb pop. Steph says bomb pop or chocolate eclair. Natalie says the screwdrivers with the gumball at the bottom. Hell yeah. What your favorite ice cream says about you? Actually, Google. Forgot about that. Our ice cream.
My order,
Yes.
my ice cream truck. I would say, of course, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ice cream with the bubble gum. I'll
Yes.
get
I wanted to.
Flintstone push up, Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, bomb pop,
Yes. Yes.
strawberry shortcake,
Okay.
and just regular ice cream sandwich for me. You know,
Yeah. Regular ice cream
man.
sandwiches.
But see, then they flipped the script. They start selling them big joints though. That was just like this fucking fat though. I used to kill them every day out the ice cream truck.
Every day. Every day.
Yeah, yeah. It's not so big now.
I wanted to try all of those. Every time I see it, it's like, oh, I want to try that. I want to try that, but it never happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't eat that. No, I can't eat that at all.
Right.
But it was the Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
banana split, the ice cream sandwich bars, chocolate,
Yeah. Yeah.
the triple ones, the chocolate, strawberry, vanilla.
Neapolitan. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I don't know what
Hmm.
they're called. I just know their fucking colors.
That's why you got your co-host right here who gonna
there,
know.
there you go. There you go,
Neapolitan.
brother. There you
Yeah.
go, brother. Um, there were, I think there were more, but no, it's like those were it. Those were the final thing. And the ice cream
Yeah.
cone, the chocolate ice cream cone, old school. Now, with that in mind, were you an ice cream truck person or an ice cream guy with the paletero thing?
The
You
Paletta
know,
man.
the paleta man. We got
Oh,
mango.
both.
We got coco,
I was
coco.
both.
You
I
were
was
both.
both. Hey. He'll come through the. I remember he'll come through the apartment. Ding, 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 ding. Paletta man. Paletta man. I said, hell yeah. I run outside. I remember one time I had a fanny pack full of pennies.
Oh my god.
That shit was filled to the brim. I said, hey, here you go. Here you go. He said, I said, how many can I get? He said, that fool said, 3. I said,
Three.
let me get a strawberry, a watermelon, and a vanilla.
Vanilla.
Let the man making that money though. Cause he wasn't
He
just selling
is.
ice cream. He was selling them skins with the hot sauce on it. And then I think he fucked around. And was selling corn. Elotes. So,
Elotes. Mexican
you
street
know what I'm saying?
elotes or just regular corn? There's a
The
difference.
Mexican elotes with
The
the
Mex-
little shit on there.
the
I
cup.
mean, that time I tried it, I lost my mind. I said, "Damn, this what they been
Yes.
raving about?" I said,
Yes,
"Shit,"
sir.
because our neighborhood it was diverse. It was
Mhm.
all Hispanic, black, mostly
Yeah.
Hispanics and black and Asians and stuff. So we can go get them elotes at the damn grocery store. They'll be on the side of the store selling shit on the cart. They
Yeah.
had their CDs and shit out there, had their guitars out there for sale and cowboy hats and shit. It was a beautiful thing. I know about that. That's how I know about the Paletta man.
The paleta
I
man. Um,
miss it. I'm seeing it. I really do. Damn.
the paletero man like was
Took
hustling,
me
dude.
back. Took me
Uh,
back, bro. Damn.
he like I had to like respect, kind of fucking represent that paleta man because
Yeah,
like the ice cream truck guy has air conditioner in his truck, obviously.
yeah.
This man hustled his way to the fucking our neighborhood with the fucking heat at fucking 115 degrees. This
Yeah,
man's
yeah.
coming out. You guys want paletas? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, open your shit up. Bam! It's
Yeah,
like it fucking went from 158, 100 fucking degree weather to like, oh shit, it's cold in here. Let me check this out.
dry ice like a motherfucker.
Like,
Yeah.
like that hot dog truck here. Yes, like that hot dog truck there.
Mm-hmm.
So like he was hustling. This like I overpaid. I don't give a fuck. Here's
Yeah,
how
yeah,
much it cost. Here you go. Keep the change, senor. It's okay. It's okay. Keep the change.
yeah,
No, no,
yeah, yeah,
aquí no me no
yeah,
tengo cambio. Like no, come on, dude. Like
yeah.
bro, it's fucking 115 degrees. You're out here walking your ass and like in the you know doing the paleta, hustling and shit. Go for it,
And
brother.
hard than motherfucker too.
The ice cream
Damn.
truck guy is all like pissed off and shit. That's why when I watch In the Heights, dude, it's like, yeah, that's true. Because you
Yeah.
got the ice cream truck guy, fucking played by uh, George Washington from Hamilton,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and Lin Manuel playing the Paletero man. I was like, these two are fighting. It's like, yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly how it is. It's like these two are fighting over fucking the block and shit. It's like this is my block. No, this is our block. Come together, come together. What up,
Mhm.
Panda? Hey, Panda, Panda, Panda. We're talking. What was your favorite ice cream in the summer? And go because we already said everybody's name on here. I didn't see her name up there, so let's ask her that. All right. So, what's your favorite ice cream says about you? The Superman? Okay. Hell yeah. Yeah. The Superman. Bomb Pop. You're patriotic in the weirdest way. You'd rock old Navy flags, teased unironically. You were the kid leading water balloon fights and quoting Independence Day. Choco
Man.
Taco. I love Choco Taco.
Yeah, them time was hitting too. Yeah.
I did. It was like one of those times where I actually had it. You had sophisticated taste before it was cool, probably discovered the ska music way too early, and you still brag that you knew about Hot Topic before it blew up.
Mm.
Ninja Turtle Sonic Face Pop with Gumball Ice. You were chaotic energy. Half your life was waiting to see if the Gumball Ice landed on the right spot.
No
You
shit.
carried you carried the same let's roll dice energy into adulthood. Strawberry Shortcake Bar. You had main character vibes on the playground. Organized dance routines, wrote in gel pens, and treated book fairs like the Met Gala.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate Chip Witch. You were already practicing being an adult. Dessert Sandwich. Very logical. You're now the one in your friend group who organizes brunch and secretly enjoys spreadsheets. Banana Fudge Bum Pop. I never heard of those. You were a rebel.
Oh, I do. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I know what you're talking
You went left when everyone else went right, and you probably skateboarded listening to Offspring and wore chain wallets. Damn. I wore chain wallets. Soft serve cone. If your truck had it, you were simple, steady, and dependable. The mom friend before the phrase even existed. You're still the one with snacks, napkins, and a fully charged phone. A snow cone. Pure chaos, always a rainbow flavored kid. The dye would stain your lips, tongue, and probably your starter jacket. You thrive in messy, colorful energy. That was the Paletero man.
about.
He had
Mm-hmm.
snow cones, and I'm just like, it was just
Yeah.
like a freaking white freaking cone, and he put the raspado in there.
Yeah.
There it goes. It's like it was just fucking
Yeah,
ice,
yeah,
and like your favorite flavor of fucking thing is just like you're eating ice. You're eating ice flavored fucking shit, dude.
yeah, 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 yeah.
WWF ice cream bars. We had them. You loved wrestling so much you probably tried a Stone Cold Stunner on your cousin. You were loyal to your fandoms before fandom was a word. We all had it. We all had the ice cream bar. Fudge bar, fudgesicle, chill, no drama. Comfort core before comfort core. You weren't flashy, but everyone liked you. You're the nostalgic glue in your friend group. Push pop. You like control, soul eater, savoring every bit. You're probably an artist now, or you organize your playlist obsessively. Drumstick. You were balanced, crunch chocolate cone ice cream. Probably grew up to be the peacemaker friend who finds a way to keep everyone cool. All right, here comes everybody else's. SpongeBob ice cream bar. You live for chaos. You know those gumball eyes are never where they're supposed to be, and you love to surprise every single time. Your vibe is unhinged but fun. Strawberry shortcake bar. You're classy but still nostalgic. You like a little crunch with your sweet and probably had a Lace of Frank folder in your backpack. Chocolatey Eclair bar. You're secretly dramatic. You like both flavors with a rich center and probably knew you mean business when dessert's on the table. Ninja Turtles on a stick. You live for cartoons and Saturday morning vibes. You might still have your VHS collection. You're not ashamed of it. Gumball knows characters, any of them. You're an optimist. You never gave up hope that maybe, just maybe, the gumball wouldn't break your teeth this time. It always did.
Yeah.
It always did. Boom pops. You're the tough. You're the life of the block party. Loud, colorful, and patriotic without straying. AKA, you probably set off sparklers in the street. The Tonight Dough ice cream, Ben and Jerry's crossover. You're a little too modern for the truck era, but you got taste. You like late night laughs and sweet indulgence. Probably a comedy nerd. Ice cream chocolate chip sandwiches. You're reliable, cool, calm, collected, the best friend vibe, and always there when someone needs you. Mickey Mouse ice cream bar. You're a Disney adult in the making. You still hum theme park music randomly, and your nostalgia is your superpower. Heat ice cream bar. Heat. You're bold and maybe a little intimidating. You like growing up flavors and probably snuck sips of coffee as a kid.
Mm. Bet she did.
I bet you did.
I already know.
Hey Amanda, how you doing? Sunday cup, chocolate or caramel? Chocolate. You're a DIY dreamer. You love toppings, mixing things up, and always wanted the extra packet of chocolate syrup. Yes, I did. What do you say? I bet you did. Chocolate, chocolate cone with sprinkles. You're straightforward, no nonsense, but secretly whimsical. You know sprinkles don't taste like anything, but they still make life better. Bomb Pop, you're all about summer vibe, pool days, and water balloons, slip and slides, pure nostalgia energy. The Screwball, sherbet with gumball at the bottom. You're patient. You knew the gumball reward was worth digging through icy sherbet. You're also a little chaotic. Chewing frozen gum never made sense, but you did it anyways. Seriously, what the fuck is that about? Oh shit! Did I just go
Now
back?
I think of that shit was frozen though.
It was
Hell
frozen.
yeah. That shit was good too. Good damn nobody say.
So next week on the M3P podcast, we're diving into the dog days of summer. The summer vibes fade as back to school looms, so let's get nostalgic. We want to know, what was the last summer movie you watched before school started? Your favorite fair or carnival ride memory? How did you
Mm,
spend the final week of summer? And starting September 1st, MTV goes back to music videos leading into the VMAs. What
mm.
your all-time favorite MTV VMA moment? Share your memories in the comments and join the convo on the pod. All right, last summer movie you watched before school started. What was it? Are we saving this for next week?
I say we save for next week.
All right. Fair and carnival rides. Final week of summer. Um, Britney Spears with the freaking. It was all of them. Yeah, I have a lot of VMA moments. I'm gonna have to look them up because they
Yeah.
were fucking awesome. The '90s ones, like the later in the 2000s, like oh, you know what? Great, okay. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy talking about this next subject. Thirst Trap, the fame, the fantasy, the fallout. The William White documentary premiering on September 9th on
Yeah.
Paramount Plus. Here comes your
William.
boss, man. Here comes the man. All right. So this is what it said was it's going to be about. When 21-year-old William White posted a lip syncing video to TikTok, also known as Whitey 18, he hardly expected to become an internet sensation overnight, sparking a thirst trap obsession with lovesick fans. The line between real connection and online fantasy was blurred as gained millions of fans. What first seemed like innocent interactions with self-formed fan clubs for White turned into jealousy, blackmail, and betrayal by the fans who were determined to watch his every move online. With exclusive interviews with William superfans and William himself, Thirst Trap is a powerful exploration of internet culture, obsession, and identity in the modern age. Thirst Trap is directed by Trish Newfield and executive produced by James Buddy. for Pyramid Productions and Aaron Fishman for APG Pictures. For See It Now Studios, Susan Zerinsky and Terrence Wrong executive produce, and Asia Salibu and Kara are, I don't know, Tortora are supervising producers. The documentary is distributed internationally by Osmosis Global. Okay, we were both in the trenches during this whole era.
Hmm.
What do you remember about it?
Okay,
Okay,
I remember the day.
I remember that day too.
But
Shit.
I remember I saw he did. Man, I ain't think of it up at the time, so I just scrolled up. Here he is again. What the fuck? Scroll up. Then later on that day, I saw him do Marvin Gaye, and I said, "What in the fuck?" I said, this dude is pulling out the guns. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this dude his props right now. So I made the little world famous video. You go on my TikTok, you see it. It's the third pin video still.
It's
And
still up there. Still fucking up there to this day, dude.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
love. It's like you
yeah,
have never changed your pin video. Every time I went there when I first started fucking following you, like on
yeah.
there in 2022, it was up there, and then like 3 years later, it's still up there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, yes.
You know, that time was so crazy because I didn't expect that video to blow up like that. I woke up that next morning, plus 99 notifications,
Right?
and I give it this. I say this. With me saying that, it led me to meet you. It led me to meet so many other kings. You know, some that will not remain named. And you know, but a lot of us we stepped our game up though because of that. But it was a lot of crazy shit going on too. And I think at first I didn't see nothing wrong with it. It was making the ladies feel like they was teenagers again. You know, they loved the Mandy, the eye roll. Then they started telling me to do it. They started telling me to do the eye roll. I said, I
Right?
can't steal it. I can't steal the shit. They said, just do it. I said, I can't steal the shit. I did it, and they loved it. So anyway, you know, and
Fucking eye roll, bro.
then it's just they started beefing. You know, like these women started going crazy, like putting limits on who can message the dude or who can like his stuff and who can do it him. And
Who can look at
it's
him?
just, yeah, bro,
What?
bro, it was hell, bro. See, this was before I even met you though. Like it was a certain group. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say a name.
I
It was a
know the
certain group.
I know the group.
I know you know who I'm talking about. You know who
Yes,
I'm talking about.
yes.
And
Oh
they was
shit.
like some motherfucking junkyard dogs. You know what I'm saying? And it was hell, bro. You know, but they ain't know. A couple of them
Dang.
followed me. A couple of them followed me. I ain't gonna lie. And every now and again they'll like my stuff, you know. But I've shied away from that lip syncing music. I'm slowly getting back into it. But anyway, it's it was just crazy, you know.
It was.
And I gained, you know what? I gained a lot of followers
You did.
in that process. And I met a lot of amazing people. But speaking of this documentary, I knew about this documentary for a lot of people.
Mm.
I
They
was
called you?
supposed to be interviewed. I was supposed to be interviewed for this documentary.
Oh shit. World
You know,
exclusive. You heard it here first, y'all.
I was supposed to, but they never reached out to me.
Aren't you? Didn't you sign an NDA? You're not
Nah,
supposed to talk
nah.
about this, are
It
no?
ain't,
Okay.
I ain't get to that point because
Yeah.
my good buddy Storm, she said, I'll throw your name out there, they might contact you. I said, all right. I never got contacted, but I know why. Because what she thought was gonna happen was that I was gonna maybe say, you know, get contact, and I was gonna say about the whole me supporting him and stuff. And I think it took a different route. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not tripping about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm very excited to see. There's a lot of shit I don't know. I didn't know that happened. you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you remember, it was crazy during that time,
I know,
and
dude. Oh my god. Um, so that was your story. Here's my story, right?
yeah,
I'm always about adapting. It's like,
mm-hmm.
hey, if something new comes along, I'll adapt to it. You
Yeah,
know, like you can't compete with everything, so you're gonna adapt to it.
yeah, yeah,
So, I saw this dude like show up, like,
mm-hmm.
hey Mandy and all this shit. It's like that's the first video I see. And then I
Yeah,
see a bunch of women just fucking react to it like, oh my god, the eye roll. And then the
yeah.
comments, at that age he's not supposed to know about that and all this other shit. And then here comes the guys. I was on the whole guys being, I wasn't there, but it's like my algorithm was the guys being a fucking offended of a fucking
Mm-hmm.
21-year-old, insecurity
Mm-hmm.
showing. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And like every time the comments were fucking hilarious. Mom, why you keep
Mm-hmm.
listening to that song every 5 minutes? It's like nothing. Shut up. Like, come on, William White. I have a husband. Like,
Mm-hmm.
dude. And then the guys would like duet. It was like, or stitch it. They would stitch it and be like, what the fuck is this? Like, whatever, dude. Bullshit. And then they tried to do it their own self, just do the whole eye roll thing. It was the eye
Yeah,
roll fucking challenge, and it was like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
y'all are dumb. Why
yeah,
would you do that?
yeah.
And I know a bunch of the girls were like doing the whole trend, and I was like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna follow you.
yeah.
And I repost. There wasn't repost at the time, but I just like
No,
try to
no.
save this. Just like trying to save this and shit. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, so every time I'd watch a new video from everybody else, it'd be like the girls saying how much he's awesome, and the guys be like insecure. Jane says, "Hey, Greg."
Hey, now.
Um, so I followed them, and then like I noticed a trend. They weren't just young girls; they were
Mm-hmm.
cougars.
Mm-hmm.
They were freaking 45 to 50-year-old
Mm-hmm.
obsessed over a 21-year-old, and I'm like, is this normal?
And that's
What?
when Cougar Talk was born.
Cougar Talk was born.
Cougar
I
Talk was born.
found my niche.
Yeah.
Like they all followed back. They all became a community. And every time I go to one of their lives, oh yeah, our William White, our king, and this and that. Oh my God, really? What the
I
hell?
remember, and then it was so crazy, but it was just pages. It was no
Pages.
other content. It was just him.
It was just him.
The women had their face on there. Hell, it wouldn't even be their face. It'd be his face on there, and it'd just be nothing but his video. They'll save it and post it.
Like I
You know
would
what I'm
still
saying?
follow a bunch of them that are still like doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
Yeah,
guys
to
that
this
would
day.
support him, I know I duetted a video of this guy doing the shoulder roll thing that he did,
Yeah,
that William
yeah.
White did, and this guy did it. One of the ones that I follow, he did the shoulder roll thing, and I'm like, all right, let me duet that one. So
Yeah.
it's William White doing the shoulder roll, stitched it into this dude doing the shoulder roll, and then me going like this, and I'm like, praise our king, William White. I didn't want to say bad stuff about the guy
Yeah,
because I didn't
yeah,
know him. Like everybody else, like, oh
yeah,
my god, I was like, you guys
yeah,
don't even know him. Shut the fuck up. So I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
the guy, so I was just like, yes, praise our king. And so I did the whole shoulder roll, the whole shoulder roll, and I got a lot of fucking likes because I duetted
Yeah,
fucking William
yeah.
White, and I'm
Back
just
then,
like,
if you do edit, back then, if you do edit him, 9 times out of 10, your shit
instant,
was gonna get so much hits and likes. It was ridiculous. You know what I'm
instant.
saying? And and I remember the 1 year anniversary. This girl, she duetted that famous video I did, and then a bunch of them said, "You was like the first one to ever give him praise." I said,
Yeah, you did.
I said
You
maybe
were.
I was. I said maybe I was. Maybe I won't. I never said I was the first one. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I never, and like with this documentary come, I said I put that shit. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I said, 4 years ago, I put that shit behind. Like you said, you got to evolve. Like I went from the lip syncing, and then it just died out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then I met you, and
Yeah.
we started doing that.
Boy
New
band.
Kids on the Block and
The boy
our
band
boy
stuff.
band like one and shit, and it felt like I was like, damn, it's like old times. Then that died, and then I went, and then I transitioned into doing the comedy videos, which I still do to this day. You
Yeah.
know, now it's like it's coming back though. You done came back with a vengeance with your with all the music and stuff. I said, I could see it in your eyes. Like I said, yeah, he still got it. Like,
Yes.
yeah, I said, bro, still got it. So I said, let me see if I can do this shit for old times. Like,
Hell yeah.
oh, I've been dipping and dabbling, but this documentary, like I said in that one video response the other day, it is gonna be pure hell. Hell has already started.
Mm-hmm.
The beefing is gonna be at an all-time high. Like hell, it's just crazy though. It's crazy.
It is.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
There was jealousy. I don't know. Well, the men were like kind of jealous, and then the women like were beefing with each other because of all that shit. Blackmail though, like why was there blackmail there? Like that's weird. Why are they blackmailing this poor kid?
It's a lot of
Um,
shit. A lot of shit I heard. My partner told me something the other day though. It was so many damn divorces because of him. My boy
I believe it.
sent me
I
a
believe it
DM
too.
and told me that. He told me that. I said, damn. And he said, my ex-wife was one of them.
What the
And
fuck?
I said, and I like, I remember that shit though. I remember his ex-wife. His ex-wife, it was his wife at the time. She was
Yeah,
obsessed with that boy. When I tell you she was obsessed with that boy, she was obsessed with that
bro.
boy.
She
And
was obsessed.
it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Women was losing their damn mind.
Right.
Like I like and the beefing and the wars and it was crazy. And like I said, it was a different time because we was all shining back then. It wasn't this nonsense about repost, like, watch the video all the way through. You get your
Right.
points. We was all getting likes though. You know, it was just a different time, man.
All right. Before William White, this is around 2020-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was always like JT Laybourne, um, the other guy with the hair, his friend,
Mm-hmm.
um, all 40-something-year-olds, trying to do this stuff,
Yeah.
and the dads and dads supporting dads and all this stuff, um,
But you know one
and
dude that don't get no credit though,
which one?
who I remember from back then, for even William White, the his name was Scott, bald headed dude,
Yeah, him.
had it up. I think he was from the UK.
Oh,
That
Scott from the
brother,
UK. Him. Yes, he looked
that
just
brother,
like he looked like Scott, the other Scott from the
yeah,
America.
yeah,
They
that
had
brother there had them women in a frenzy, and you don't never hear nothing from that boy no more.
because he
I
wasn't
said, them women,
21.
boy,
He wasn't
that boy,
21.
he was just cut up. I remember the girls at my job. They was up at in the break room looking at his video. All right,
Jesus
man.
Christ. Um, so before him, there were all these fucking adult men, all that stuff. And then he shows up, and then you see nothing but, all right, let's capitalize on this
Mm-hmm.
and bring in all the younger guys that
Yeah.
look young and have them cut up also. And then I've seen lots of duets with now, like Cougars with the Josh. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
his name. What's his face? Dude, his Shane. Shane?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's his name.
Not Shane.
Is his name?
No. I forgot his name. Oh well. um, there reason,
I know who you're talking about.
yeah,
I
you know
think
what
I
I'm
know.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to remember his name. It's like whatever.
But it's like, you know what? I look at it like this though. Everybody, since then, everybody has their core people who fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still have my core people that support me. You got your core people that support you. You know what I'm saying? We all, it's like we all benefited from this shit though. It made us, it made us step our game up though. It really did. You
I
know,
meant Sean.
Shawnee
Sean.
Tech,
Sean Tech.
Shawnee Tech.
Sean Tech.
Yeah,
Johnny Tech. Because
I did a couple duets with that. He just hit me up like for the Super Bowl. We were joking and shit. So yeah,
so there were a
he
bunch of
knows.
like these people basically like they capitalized on the whole William White thing,
Yeah, yeah,
and um they became instant stars also because all the women are
yeah,
like, hey, can
yeah,
you do the same thing he did? Like,
yeah,
shit, yeah, there you go. It's like, oh my god, you're so fucking awesome. Let's start
yeah.
a Facebook page about you. Let's start a freaking TikTok page about you. Oh my god, all that shit, and they did. You know what I'm
Hell,
talking about,
I had a fan club at one time
right?
with
Yeah,
Chocolate City, but
Chocolate City.
but I left. I left though, so I got out.
Wow.
I got out. You know.
I love it. I love it.
I
And
still love. I still love my boy. I still love my boy. I just talked to him yesterday, and so it was just so many of us came together. Though. That's a good thing. That's the one thing I take. So many of us came together.
And then like other people started looking at these videos, like, all right, let's see what he's doing in his videos, and let's see if we can do it better. And that's how like our videos got evolved from not just this, but we did it better. Or like
I remember that weekend. I wasn't even doing shit. I wasn't even doing any type of stuff. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna kill that. I started doing Boston and Kiss and fucking shit, Def Leppard, and you know what I'm saying?
I love how everybody did the 80s immediately after. It was like a whole 80s
Yeah,
influx. I'm like,
yeah,
why are
yeah.
you like trying to copy this man? I'm like, I'm going back to 90s stuff. And then I did okay, you guys like this. I'm gonna go with O-Town, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and see what's going on there. And I did O-Town. I did the whole video with O-Town. And everybody was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. Soul Decision, I did that, and everybody's all like, it's great, you did awesome. We love boy bands. Let's start with boy band craze again. And it did. It happened. Fucking Backstreet Boys. AJ became a fucking thing again.
Like that one fool who said he don't do New Kids on the Block songs. So I said, fuck it, I do it and I kill it. And I did it.
You did it.
I sure did. You damn bastard. Fucker.
We didn't sync. We did all that because that's what with music that we grew up with. Not like I'm not gonna fake the funk. I don't know if he did or not, but like if you're trying to like impress women, go right ahead. I'm trying to impress myself. I'm trying to like do this for myself. I don't care about impressing anybody. Or like I'm trying to make videos for myself. That's why it's like every time you need a break.
And they was hand feeding me songs. I ain't know half that shit, but I would learn that shit and do it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
It's just crazy though, man. It was a crazy time though.
Yeah, and so just the other day, you posted the trailer. Was that the trailer?
Mm-hmm.
You posted
I reposted it. Yeah.
You posted the trailer, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I said, "Like, this is gonna expose like all those fucking cougars out there." And one of them came back with, "I don't mind being exposed." I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like, damn. And I was like, I watched the trailer. I was like, "Oh, lots of fucking people are gonna like talk and like." I hope I recognize someone in there at least,
Some of them in the trailer, like one of them in the trailer, well, two of them in the trailer.
There's two of them. All right.
Like the one that was talking, that's my partner. That's my homegirl. She gave me confidence. I said, I don't know if I should be doing it. Back then. I said, I don't know if I should. She said, do that shit. She said, do it, just do it. And there's another one I know. She was a hardcore William fan.
Oh.
I saw her right off the bat. I said, yeah, she in there. I said, yeah, because she was obsessed too. left. You
Yeah.
know, it was a lot of them. There was a lot of them, man. And it's in a way, it's good to relive that time. But
Yeah.
then in a way, it's gonna be some shit though.
It's gonna be some shit that's gonna come out. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. We love the
And
fucking
what's gonna
chaos
happen?
around
How
here.
what's gonna happen is he gonna strike. He gonna shoot back up though.
Exactly.
He
And
gonna
I was
shoot
like,
back up
oh, here we.
regardless.
You said, here we go again. I was like, yeah,
Regardless of the nonsense.
we're about.
I don't
We're.
give a fuck. Regardless of the nonsense, what's gonna happen in this documentary? I don't know. You know,
You
but
know, watch
he
it
gonna shoot back up. They gonna. Hey, I'm watch that shit. I'm
September
finna.
9th on Paramount Plus.
I'm,
Thirst
I'm
Trap, The
gonna. I'm
Fame,
gonna.
The Fantasy, The Fallout, The William White documentary.
I'm
I'm
gonna,
watching it.
I'm gonna subscribe this to that shit just to see this shit. I gotta
Hey,
see this shit. I gotta see what went down.
are
Like
we
one of
good?
the
Wait,
girls,
what is the ninth?
I commented on the Paramount Plus page, and one of the girls who followed me, she was on there. She said, "You think your video gonna be in the thing?" I said, "No, I don't think so.
No.
I will be shocked, but I honestly don't think so." And I really wasn't expecting it to be in there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see this documentary though.
If I like watch anything on this freaking show, just for research purposes, I'm
Yeah,
gonna subscribe to Paramount Plus for like the weekend, and
yeah.
just to watch this episode, this movie.
You probably gonna get it for free if you ain't never subscribed. Shit, like
It
this shit
premieres on
gonna be
Tuesday,
something.
September 9th. Our episode is on Saturday, the 13th. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. I am so down to talk about this on the 13th with you. Oh
I'm the perfect one. I'm the perfect one to do it. 'Cause I was like,
yeah.
shit, god damn, man, this shit gonna be crazy though. I had to start laughing about it the other day. I was laughing in that video response because I was like, this shit don't make no sense.
All right, yeah. And another thing I said too, this is gonna feed families because I wasn't talking about the families, out there. This is gonna feed
Hmm.
families that's in TikTok itself, because
Yeah,
TikTok has a history of drama. Because
no shit.
there's other stuff that could be made into documentaries.
Like
Isn't
I
there a
said,
docu?
like I said, they need to do one on the influx of TikTok families because it
Exactly.
ain't been like I remember when it wasn't a TikTok family, and ever since then it's been pure hell, and it's gonna be hell all the time. Cause like, ugh, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know how
Uh,
I feel about this,
yeah, yeah,
that shit.
yeah. When you first joined TikTok, did you ever think that in 2025 there would be a documentary about a TikToker?
No, no, because when I first joined, I did one video, and it wasn't even a video. It's just me laying in a bed like I am now, and it was Ice Cube song, and then that was it. I ain't post nothing more, post
Yeah,
nothing else for a couple months.
exactly.
And so I went through some things in my personal life, and TikTok was my outlet. So I got my niche
Yeah,
with duets,
yeah,
and then it became a session, and
true.
then William happened. I met you,
Yes, sir.
met that other asshole. Uh, and and so but, you know,
No comment at
I'm
the
so I'm
moment.
so I'm so wrong. I ain't wrong because you know what?
Good things happen out of those that came
If it, if
through
it
this.
wasn't if it wasn't for that fool, me and you wouldn't have got close. So
Mm.
best ones came out of that situation. Look at us now.
If it wasn't for
I
another
never,
fool, we wouldn't be hanging out. But okay.
yeah, yeah, another motherfucker, yeah. But you ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta say nothing. Shit, I say it for you. Shit, I don't give a. But
I mean,
man, 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 like what, I like a year ago, I never would have thought that I would be on a podcast
talking about
like
William White.
with you like every week,
Me every week.
like
Yeah.
you're like you know what I'm saying. Like I mean, yeah, I did the wrestling podcast with y'all a couple times as a guest.
Yeah.
I did, and I did the other podcast that I ain't gonna bring up. But I'm gonna leave that alone. But but I never would have imagined.
Hey, first rule about Fight Club: you don't talk about Fight Club.
I ain't gonna say nothing about that shit.
Oh
I'm gonna
shit!
be cool. I'm gonna be cool about that one certain podcast you used to do. But I
Yeah,
would. I never would have thought.
there's
I
a
never
lot
would
of.
have thought.
Sir, we're like at 241. I don't know. They become a blur. I don't remember any of these podcasts anymore. I guess.
Shit, I remember. I remember a couple of them. But I'm gonna say that till after the show.
I have some unfinished business on episodes on this podcast. Like
I got
there's
something to tell you. I got something to tell you after episode. After this
Keel,
episode, when we start recording, this
there's
way,
movies.
you gonna laugh about this shit. I'm
Okay,
tell you
okay,
this
okay.
shit.
All right. Since there are documentaries being made about TikTokers now, I figured it'd be a great idea to give a Paramount or others that might be listening brainstorm over what the next documentary off of TikTok might be. So I made a list. This way you can piggyback off of it, off of the William White, just like we did, and you know gives you some sort of like idea of what you can do. Uh, Hear me out. This one's called Hello Womblands,
Mm,
the Modern Warrior and Chelsea drama.
mm,
Modern Warrior being the native guy who always said hello, hello colonizer,
mm, mm,
and it's then from 2022. It's about a native TikTok who slept with a few girls, and one of them ended up being Chelsea,
yeah.
who coined the viral term "womblands"
Mm.
in her wombs. And for those that don't know, look up the you fucking knew audio. It'll be there. You'll get it. You fucking
Oh,
knew.
shit. Damn.
James says I don't think I was cougar enough for that shit. To be honest, still don't understand the hype. Uh,
You just had to be in that James.
you just have to be there.
That's another
2020.
one. That's
You just
another
have to
one.
be there.
That's another who I met in the process. Jane. Like,
Jane, because of the and stink.
yeah, and that other fool. But yeah.
All right, hello Womblands. There's another one still falling for you. I'm sure you remember this one. It's about a girl who surprised his boyfriend in college tobacco, which went viral and had a lot of fans become investigators trying to analyze the video to prove he was cheating on her with the girls he was sitting with on the couch. And with Still Falling for You by Ellie Goulding sound stuck in my head. So like this girl comes in, surprises her boyfriend. He's like sitting with some girls, and then he gets up from like hanging out with them, and you can see in the process of him grabbing his phone and taking it, or somebody giving his phone and like saying like, "Oh hey," it's like not even like "Oh my god, hey!" It's like, "Oh
Yeah.
hey." So that was that. There's also another one called the Gorilla Glue Girl.
Mm.
Hear
Oh
me
yeah, I
out.
remember that.
Hear me out.
Yeah,
The
I remember.
story of Tessica Brown and how she wanted to go viral by any means necessary, even if it meant using Gorilla Glue in her hair and then proceeding to say after that she thought it was hairspray. Um, I may or may not have done some jokes at her expense. I'm sorry.
I did. I did. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did. At the
Cancel me.
time, yeah.
Stuck on you like Gorilla Glue. And finally, hear me out. The Mama Tot drama. The story of the rise and fall of Mama Tot, documenting her life on TikTok from the good to the bad and the worst. Sorry about that.
Mm,
Mama
mm,
Tot was
mm,
spreading misinformation about the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, response to the hurricane, including claims that the agency denied relief to Republicans and diverted funds to areas with more Democrats. She also said at the time that she wasn't a Republican, although people said that she lied. So there are your stories that you could, bounce off if you need more stories,
mm.
and all that stuff. So yeah, those can't wait for the TikTok drama to show up on these 2020 these documentaries. So it's like I'm sure there's gonna be more from big time creators back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
The Hype House, remember that?
Yeah,
The hype
I
house.
do.
Like there was a hype
Yeah.
house. I forgot who was in it, but it's like looking back at all these, I was searching for all these. I was like, and then I find out that there was a hype house. Like, oh yeah, that's when I first started joining 2020, and how people left because some shit was going on. The hype house. There was Hello Queens, Hey Queens. I don't know what was his name. I forgot his name, but
Mm,
there was some drama there.
damn.
There was more stuff. There's more stuff. But we'll get back to that next week. Can't wait to watch this movie documentary. We're gonna go through it like every for that episode. You just gotta tell me when you watched it, and like I'll
Yeah.
watch it from there. All right, brother.
Yeah.
You ready to go? Head out because this was an opposite
Yeah.
episode as well.
Yeah.
All right, and now it's time to break it to you, Greg. You just lost the game.
Just left the game.
You just lost the game. You didn't know you were playing the game, but you just lost it. So
That's fucked up then.
that's fucked up then. So
We,
and not only you though, everybody listening to this episode just lost the game also.
damn.
Damn. Even me,
What
because
was
I'm
the game?
talking about the game, and even everybody on here on the chat, like y'all just lost the game.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. If you ever if you ever try to draw that crazy S in your notebook 1,000 times, you know the one I'm talking about. You realize Merv from Home Alone was also Kevin Arnold's voice on Wonder Years, or spent summer
Mm.
of '95 screaming, "Was in the box! Was in the box!" at every single box, then yeah, you already know you belong here. Wait, what? Jane, you lost the game. There's no talking about the game anymore. It's done. At my third place, at my third place, we grew older, but we never grow up. We were the kids who took the Super Soaker XP down the block like it was the final boss level. Swore Sinbad starred in Shazam. Did he?
Mm.
He did.
They
Right?
say he did, but I don't think so. I think somebody made that shit up.
I
think that's.
remember. I remember a cassette.
I don't remember this shit.
I do. I remember it.
I need to see. I need to see a copy of this shit for real. 'Cause I'm
Somebody
tired
messing
of
with
this
my
shit.
head and like, damn, I remember this. Like, I can't remember anything else.
Yeah.
Burned through Game Boy batteries because saving your progress was for rich kids. Rented showgirls just to stalk Jesse from Saved by the Bell after Zach and Kelly's Vegas wedding. Blasted TRL countdown, sang along to NSYNC in the car, and hit record on our boombox for a mixtape we never shared.
Mm.
Jane says, "I never lose, man. Never." So when live flashes that game over screen, punch in the M3PG code and link up next week for Pokemon card pool straight from the binder vault. MCU Rewatch Chaos, Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, Civil War, comic halls and nostalgia crank louder than Linkin Park chorus. We keep it 100 like Maxim magazine left under the barber chair. Surge in a 20-ounce bottle, extra fizz. Napster before the lawsuits took the fun away. Smash that follow like it's your Tamagotchi screaming at 3 a.m. Tag your ride or die who still raps big puns, twins, word for word. And comment your favorite carnival ride. Catch us on IG, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, and yes, we're still holding it down on 6degrees.com. Remember that?
Yeah.
Drop your favorites. Last movie you saw before school started. Summer fair or carnival ritual. Favorite MTV VMA moment. And what was it we talked about earlier? I forgot. First day. Everything.
First day.
No,
What's this?
not that.
What the clothes or some shit.
We'll
We
figure it
got
out.
went to a lot.
I gotta
bro.
watch. I gotta listen to this episode again. Oh, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
fun editing.
I know you're gonna edit a lot of my shit out.
No, what? We're keeping it. We always keep our shit. You know, whatever we say, whatever we end up saying, we always keep it. You know that. Until next time, stay reckless, stay fresh, and never trust anyone who says they didn't reenact the Wayne's World Bohemian Rhapsody car scene.
Mhm.
Greg, my brother, thanks for riding shotgun through this VHS filtered chaos. And to the rest of y'all vibing with us, this is my third place podcast where community creativity and just enough cougar chaos to scare William White always collide.
Trust me, he wasn't scared. Trust me.
No,
Trust
enough cougar chaos to scare him. I don't think he was scared about anything. Plus, they were stalking him. I love how Jane says, I don't trust her. Every time I say these, never trust anyone. You need to watch these movies, ma'am. That's another movie you need to watch. I'm just gonna keep adding to the list of like everything you don't know and like never trust anyone. That's gonna be about you from now on, Jane.
And 9 times out of 10, I got that movie.
And 9 times out of 10, he has that movie. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, she's laughing. All right, brother. Thanks for hanging out with me. This has been a fucking pleasure as well.
Man, I was on the road tonight.
We'll do a this or that little thing next week. But for right now, do me a favor and roll your eyes back.
I can't believe I'm doing this shit.
Do it for William White, brother. Do it for William White. There you go. All right. Let's shoulder roll our asses out of here. See y'all later. Have a great night, brother. Take care.
All right, bro.